What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. As you can see, we got all these bookshelves over here to fill, and we got all this manga here to put back. So wish me luck.
So it's probably been about a month since I moved in, and I finally got to building these bookshelves and finally shelving some manga. So this is the video for it. I was thinking of doing one of those ASMR ones, but I was like, I don't really want to put the mic next to the bookshelf and just shove manga in the mic. So I'll probably do a voiceover one, I thought, and here we are at the voiceover. For the question of the day, let me know if there's any manga that interests you in my collection, and recommend me some manga, because currently I've been on a pretty good streak of reading manga. Maybe I'll make a video about what I've been reading, if you're interested in that, so leave that in the comments below. And just one more thing before we get to narrating, sorry about all the, I guess, horizontal black lines. If you can see it, I'm currently editing and can see a bunch. It's because there was a problem with my shutter speed, I'm guessing, because I had it on auto instead of manual, so that's my bad. But let's get into the manga. So as you can see, we shelved Railgun, Bakemonogatari, Bloom Into You, which is one of my favorite manga, and Blue Period, which is my #1 manga currently, but it can currently, kind of be overthrown by the one that I'm reading, Kono Oto Tomari. If any of you know what that is, you're based. So yeah, Blue Period is currently my favorite, but we'll see what happens when I finish Kono Oto Tomari. The funny thing about the Railgun manga, if I could backtrack, is that I found volume 7, which is probably over, I guess at this point, $70. It used to be $150, but that Railgun volume I found at a Kinokuniya just for retail, so it was a pretty crazy find, and I was able to find some other volumes there as well. Over here is Boarding School Juliet, which I highly recommend. It's a very simple romance manga. I believe it's a shonen manga as well. But it basically follows the premise of Romeo and Juliet, except in a school setting with two clans in the school, the the white cats and the black dogs. So very good romance series. I highly recommend. It's one of my favorites. But aside from Boarding School Juliet, as you can see, we have Call of the Night. I honestly thought that I bought volume 2 for Call of the Night, but I guess I didn't, so it's not there. And then we have these 2 volumes of Defrag. Honestly, I bought these when I went to I think it was Half Price Books or Books A Million in Santa Cruz when I went there to visit my friend. But yeah, I only bought them because they were half price, and it was a pretty good deal. Have not read it, but I did watch the anime. The first 2 volumes of the Duke of Death and His Maid is there. I still need to finish the manga online. All the chapters are out, and I only have 25 left, so should be a pretty easy read because it's a very easygoing manga, but it has its serious moments, so definitely check it out. We have Gabriel Dropout there. I enjoyed the manga a lot, and I do need to read the post anime content. I said enjoy the manga. I mean, I enjoyed the anime a lot, and I need to read the post anime content. And over here is Goodnight Pun Pun, or Goodnight Poon Poon. I don't know how people say it, but it's a very dark series. If you're into that, definitely check it out. I do need to finish collecting it as well, because the spines actually they shape into Pun Pun, and I think that's pretty neat, as you can see there if you look very closely. Hell's Paradise is over here. I'm probably gonna look to sell that because it was okay. Didn't really blow me away. Same thing with Fly Me to the Moon, and this one, ID Invaded. So those 3 I'm probably gonna sell on Mercari or something, or even just sell it to Anime Jungle to get some type of money. And Kaiju number 8 is here as well. Honestly, don't know why I have this. Have not touched it. Heard some good reviews about it, but I don't think it's something that I would really be interested in. But I bought it because it was on sale at Target for 20% off, I believe. And then Kaguya, volumes 1 through 7, right here. I do need to continue collecting this, but I do think that they're going to come out with a box set, because they did end the series fairly recently, and they were pretty close to finishing up those English translations. So yeah, I'll probably wait for the Kaguya box set. The funny thing about it is that I kind of wasn't going to collect Kaguya anymore because I didn't like where the manga was going towards the end, but I did watch season 3 and I did watch the movie that recently came out, and it re-sparked my love for Kaguya, so I'm probably going to collect it all. Over here is something else that I need to collect, 5 volumes of Moriarty the Patriot over here. Moriarty the Patriot is like a detective series with Sherlock Holmes and William James Moriarty. I don't know, I like the anime a lot, so I bought the manga, and they look really good on the covers, so it's something that I definitely need to read in the future, because I heard they cut some things out in the anime, and like the ending felt very rushed, so I'll definitely check out what the manga has to offer me. And here are some volumes of the Japanese version of Mushishi, because if you know, Mushishi is one of my favorite anime. Haven't even finished it, but it's in my top 4 because it's that amazing. But the manga are like $100 and up, and they range up to $800 depending on the volume, which is crazy. So I don't think I'll ever collect the English edition unless I find it in store somehow, some way. And then over here is just my Natsume's Book of Friends collection. If you've been at the channel for a long time, you know Natsume is one of my favorite anime, so I thought, why not collect it in manga version? The art is a little bit interesting at the start, I must say. It's a little bit rough, but the stories are great, so I would recommend... Honestly, I would recommend watching the anime first, and then checking out the manga if you really do love the series. And speaking of loving series, New Game is one of the series that I love so much. I mean, there's nothing I can really say bad about the series, except maybe the end was a bit rushed, but the mangaka did get kind of rushed and to finish it, and then got an extension to finish it even more, so yeah. The ending was a bit rushed, but it's still a 10 out of 10 for me. Love Alba, love the whole cast. I love the anime, and I love the post-anime content. It's great. And then next up we have Penguin Drum, volumes 1 through 5. 1 through 5 of Penguin Drum. Pretty short read. It's actually an anime original, so I did watch the anime first, and it was amazing. So I picked it up in manga form, and I wanted to see the difference of the manga and anime. But I just haven't gotten around to reading it because it's not really in my priority list. Over here is Spy Family, volumes 1 through 4 and 6. When I was collecting Spy Family, they were kind of selling out because I think it was when the anime started airing. So I couldn't find volume 5 anywhere, and I just ended up not buying it. And here's a volume of Slime, which I don't know why I have. I'm probably going to sell that one too. But no one really wants, the Slime manga, to be honest. I don't even want it in my collection either. But we do have Toilet Bound Hanako-kun, volumes 1 through 3. Got them from Target, and we'll always get them from Target because they are 20% off all the time there, and they have a bunch of volumes there. Hanako-kun is has one of the best art in manga, in my opinion, and the story is really good. It can get really dark at times, which I think fits the theme of, Hanako being a ghost. So check it out if you're interested in that. And then right there was a volume of Vagabond, which I got for like $12 at Book Off. Bought it because it was on a good deal. And then we have volumes 1 and 2 of Vinland Saga, which I have not started yet, but with the way the anime is going, I'll probably check it out soon because everyone is raving about it. And then over here, we're going to start in the light novel section. We have a couple volumes of Index here. If you guys know, Index was like the first long light novel series that I completed, and yeah, that was quite a journey. I don't feel as strongly as I do to it now, same thing with Railgun, but it's still a series that I enjoy, so it's in my collection. And then we have 2 volumes of Adachi and Shimomura right there. Was recommended to it by some people on Twitter after finishing Bloom Into You, which is right here as well. The Bloom Into You light novel. So I'll definitely be checking it out when I want my fix of Yuri, because I heard it's really, really good. And speaking of really, really good, 86 volumes 1 through 5. I've been meaning to read the post-anime content, and I don't think I'll be going back to the first 2 volumes, which is what the anime adapted, because I've heard that they adapted it nearly perfectly, so I'm very glad to hear that. Moving on from there is these volumes of The Invaders of the Rokujima, and this is something that I've been slacking on. I'm currently on collector's edition volume 2, I believe, so I read the first 4 volumes. And it's like a harem that's done very well. So if you're looking for a harem series, definitely check out the Invaders of the Rokujima. They have these collector's editions out, 10 volumes of them. They can get pretty pricey, but I enjoyed a lot, so I would highly recommend, and I need to get back to it. We have 2 works from Nishio Isin. I think it was the Zodiac War and Katana Gatsuri, and more Nishio Isin with the Monogatari series. I did want to start Katana Gatsuri because I heard some people say it's his best work, even more than Monogatari and Zaragoto, so definitely need to read that. As you can see, I definitely need to read a lot of things, but, you know, because we're in school, we don't really have much time, so cut me some slack. At least, you know, it looks good on the shelf. And then over here are just 2 more box sets of the Monogatari series, the second season box set and the final season. I kind of wish that I waited for the second season box set to go on sale on Amazon instead of buying it in store for full price, because I've seen it as low as $60, so I kind of took the L on there. But it is what it is. And over here is Ararawgi volumes 1, 2, 4, 5, and 6.5. Ararawgi is one of my favorite light novel series, which I've been delaying in finishing for some reason. I think there was a streak where it had like volumes 4 or 5 through like 10, which were all 10 out of 10s, which is crazy. I mean, definitely check out Ararawgi if, you know, you're looking for a romance light novel. I don't have enough words of praise for it. It's really good. And then over here are the 2 volumes of Bunny Girl Senpai. I was thinking of selling these, but I decided to keep them because, you know, I enjoy the anime. Even though that might be a controversial opinion nowadays, I did enjoy the anime, even though people call it like a Walmart Monogatari, but I enjoy the anime, so I'm guessing that the post-anime content will be pretty good, but I'll probably read the light novel just to see, like, if I missed anything during the anime adaptation, which I probably did. Over there was Reign of the Seven Spellblades, but over here is the big stuff. The Empty Box and Zeroth Maria. Found these at Anime Jungle for a grand total of $20. And if you know, these are out of print, and I could probably sell these for $300, but it's, you know, something that I want to read, so it's definitely going to stay in my collection, and I haven't seen a reprint of it coming anytime soon, unfortunately, so you'll probably have to read it online. Over here is 3 Days of Happiness, which is a one-shot light novel. I remember reading this in the car, waiting to get my vaccine, and it was really good. I gave it a 10 because I enjoyed the message of the story a lot. And then right there was the Tokyo Ghoul light novel, which I just bought, so then it would go with the Tokyo Ghoul box sets and all the Tokyo Ghoul stuff I have. And then finally is some more Zaragoto and Nishio Isin work. I was thinking of putting it next to all the Nishio Isin stuff, but I decided to sort things alphabetically. So it ended up at the end of the shelf there. And then over here, Tokyo Ghoul box sets, like I mentioned earlier. I have both the Tokyo Ghoul original one and the Tokyo Ghoul one. Decided to put it on top of the shelves just so that they don't take any, you know, valuable shelf space here. But if I were to go between the original and I would say the original is a lot more consistent, but Tokyo Ghoul has the highest peaks in the series. So, yeah, take that as you will. But I do enjoy both. It was my favorite manga at one point in time, and it's still my second favorite one. And then finally we have this Slime box set. Found it at Book Off for $10.99, so had to pick it up, but I'm probably going to sell it.
Alright y'all, so that pretty much does it for the manga shelving video and light novel shelving and art book shelving video. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and do all that good stuff. I know it was a kind of short and not really that entertaining video, but I appreciate it if you made it to the end. And yeah, I hope to see you in the next one. We'll probably be putting figures up next time and probably all of my wall scrolls, which were in my old room, so we'll probably make a video out of that. But yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Peace.